Okay, so in today's video we're going back and taking another look at the Pick Your Own Legendary Pick Your Own Reward Card event, which has of course the legendary AK1. As you know, I left off when we left off. I had only done one draw. I was one draw from getting the legendary, so that's what I'm going to go back and doing, getting the legendary and showing it off. Then of course it's on the AK117. So yeah, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to of course like and subscribe. And if you do want my AK117 loadout, this was actually a good one, and I'd recommend checking it out. Then make sure to of course stay tuned till the end, and let's get into the video. Today's shoutout goes to HGM Gaming. They have I think it's 29 subscribers at the time of recording this video, and yeah, they do mainly battle royale content. So yeah, if you do want to go over and check their channel, of course, make sure to like any videos you enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy their channel in general. That'll be linked down below in the description and up on the screen here. And yeah, if you do go on to if you do want to like any videos, then make sure to leave some supportive and positive comments. If there's anything you think you could improve on, then make sure to of course tell them with some positive and constructive criticism comments in their comments. And yeah, make sure to go over, be supportive, be positive, and let's get into the video. Okay, so as you can see, here we are in the event, and as you see, I've actually already done the draw. I just want to come in and make a little bit of an intro for this one. That there is still, I screen record this. There's going to be no audio to it. There might have been game audio. I can't remember if I put the game audio on it, but yeah, there's no like face cam or audio. I just want to say, yeah, obviously this was the last draw, so it was the guaranteed legendary. So yeah, let's roll the clip, and then let's get into the trade mode afterwards. So yeah. Okay, so I'm on trade mode. As you can see, I have the AK117 equipped. And of course, I actually decided to also come back and equip the character skin and the axe, because of course the axe is actually my favourite axe skin currently. So it lets a pretty high 8 out of 10 in terms of axe skins. And the character skin is actually pretty decent, especially for like being a realistic. So this Count full skin, it's one of the nice ones, I would say. I do kind of like it. It's going to get a 7 out of 10 from me. The emote's alright. Then this AK117. It's actually a decent AK117 skin. I would say it's on par with the Holidays in terms of the Holidays is slightly less good looking compared to it, but like the Holidays of course has a nostalgia factor when it was released and stuff. Of course, it's slightly less now since it gets released every Christmas, but this just looks a lot better in the Holidays with like the gold and the blue. The blue looks really nice, and the iron sight is also not the default iron sight. It's got a custom iron sight, which also really helps. For some reason, I just don't like the AK117 iron sight, and especially at longer ranges, this iron sight is really nice. No, actually, like before, actually, to be fair, I actually really enjoyed using this gun in ranked. I did lose one of my ranked games, but it was good enough. I actually managed to film all 3 ranked games in a row, and they were good enough, all 3 of them, to post. Of course, the one I did lose, I actually felt really nice in that game. It was a fun line. So yeah, but overall, the gun skin is definitely an 8 out of 10 for me. I actually do really like it. In terms of that, and this might be a toss-up in terms of how nice it is to use. The meltdown is quite nice, but I did really enjoy using this one as well, to be fair. I think the AK117 just feels really good for some reason, for me at least. Yeah, would highly recommend checking out this gun, and the legendary is pretty cheap compared to most legendaries as well. So yeah, if you are looking for a nice cheap legendary, then I would highly recommend going for this one. Especially since this one also has the aesthetic of having the axe as the what's it called? Having the axe as the kind of stop of the gun. Not that you can see it, but it's still a nice aesthetic. Actually, you know what? Let's add a couple of bots. Just so I can show you the definition is actually quite nice on this one. They're also quite it's kind of like shooting down. They turn to like a pile of dust almost. Oh no, it's a pile of snow, so it's kind of like oh yeah, of course, sort of north is kind of like more up north. So yeah, it's actually really one of the nicer ones. I would say it might be one of the best death animations of the AK117. Of course, you can't really compare it too much to the other ones though, because I'm forgetting this. There's the pink one. I can't remember what it's called, the AK117. But still, I can't remember exactly what it is. But of the ones I have, I guess you can't really compare it too much because the other ones are older legendaries, so they weren't doing as much with like death animation and stuff. So here is the recoil, not the recoil, the hip fire spread accuracy. It's actually not too bad in this gun. Yeah. So yeah, now let's go and have a look at the recoil is going to be a lot less than this compared to the base gun, of course, because this is the loadout I was using in the game. As you see, it's not too bad actually. It's going to get a 7 out of 10. This is a lot better than I thought it would be actually, to be fair. And then we have, of course, the recoil. I can see it's pretty horizontal, straight upwards with this build. I see a really nice one. And it's oh wait, I think the AK117 is still the only gun with unpredictable recoil. So it either goes to the left or the right depending on the recoil pattern. But it's still great. There's very much little horizontal recoil. Yeah, definitely a really nice one. Here's the axe, of course. And now let's test out the damage numbers. So we have 25, so it's a guaranteed 4-shot this range. 30, 32, which is good considering it has a faster fire rate than most ARs, so it's so the fact it's a 4-shot is actually pretty good. So yeah, that's decent damage. Of course, I'm expecting it to drop off quite significantly. 23, so it drops off by 2 damage, so it's guaranteed 5-shot at least this range. Actually, hang on a minute. You need to get what, one headshot or 2 upper body shots to make it a guaranteed 4-shot still? So it's pretty easy to do at that range, I would say. And then finally at the maximum range, 19, 20, 24, so it's actually pretty high damage compared to most other guns at that range. So yeah, overall I would say it's one of the more underrated guns. Definitely one I highly recommend trying out, and of course if you do want to try luck at the draw, then I would recommend you go for it. It is one of the cheaper ones. So yeah, now let's get into the ranked gameplay, shall we?
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested. Tango down. Test hardpoint identified. Capture objective. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles are captured. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint contested. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Hostiles have the hardpoint. It's too close. Fight harder. Lost the lead. Hardpoint contested. Tested. Headshot. contested. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Target's in sight!
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hostiles have the hard point. UAV captured the objective.
Tango down! Enemy down!
UAV spotted.
Get down! Sniper! Enemy down!
Roy, enemy counter UAV.
Contact! Need backup!
Ready to jam enemy UAV.
Tango down! Backup!
Tied for the lead. Ready.
Target down!
Bring it up.
Okay, so here's my AK117 build. As you can see, this is a range accuracy build. As I feel like the AK117 needs a bit of improving in terms of the definitely in terms of the range, more in terms of the accuracy as well, because it can be long range, but it obviously had to build out for that. And also the controllers in that balance gone, and the what's it called? The mobility isn't actually that bad in this build either. It's actually built out to be quite a nice aggressive build, from what I can see. So yeah, this was actually quite a nice one. And so, yeah, I actually enjoyed using it as well, as you can probably tell. So yeah, we have the monolithic suppressor for the silence ability and plus 25% damage at range. We have the no stock for the minus 14% ADS time, plus 3% movement speed, and plus 10% ADS movement speed. We have the OWC tac laser for minus 8% ADS time, minus 9.2% ADS bullet spread. We have the tactical foregrip B for the minus 5.2% ADS bullet spread, and the minus 13.2% horizontal recoil. This is actually a unique attachment to the AK117. Then we have this 48 round extended mag for plus 18 mag capacity.